Brought to you by
Envy, the power of French perfume.
Nice Perfume. Nice Perfume.
Envy, the power of French perfume.
Very intriguing test series is happening here in England. While both the teams, India and England, they've been battling it out. We've managed to catch somebody who perhaps is a go-to man or was a go-to man of Ben Stokes. We remember you were called out of your retirement by Ben Stokes to play the Ashes, but he's here in Birmingham representing another England team at the World Championship of Legends. Moeen, good to see you back in England colours.
Yeah, thank you. No, it's a privilege and an honour. Obviously, it's still to try and play for England in some capacity. So to represent Meteora England champions, it's massive for me. Yeah.
And that too in England. You don't have to travel.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously Birmingham is central, so
Yes.
it's nothing's too far. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mentioned about Ben Stokes. What has happened to him? He seems to be in a trance, bowling perhaps the best we've seen.
Yeah, he's. I think he's fit. He hasn't been fit bowling wise for a while before this series, and I think he's worked extremely hard on his fitness, and he knows that's crucial for England to be the best side. They need him bowling well, and I think actually he's been the best bowler in the series, and yeah, you know, he's turning into a bit of a lion at the moment. And I think it's because there's Ashes coming, there's India, a big series at home. So yeah, these are the ones that he really wants to win.
Well, you've played under Ben Stokes, you've played under Alastair, you've played under Joe Root, and you've played again under Virat Kohli and at CSK under MS Dhoni. How do you rate all these five captains if you actually have to rate them?
I think they're all good in their own way. Some are obviously amazing. I think Morgan and Dhoni are the two best ones I've played under. I think both very similar character. My type of characters were very calm, very collected, very calculated. But more importantly, I think just they know what they're doing in terms of they have a goal, and they're very calm and they're very clear. And then I think it's who was the other captain you mentioned? Ben Stokes. I had a short period with Ben Stokes, and I thought he is again very clear, very calm.
Joe Root also.
And then Joe Root and Alastair were also very good captains. But I think with them guys, like Alastair was my first, obviously, England captain. But Joe Root took over a very difficult period, and I don't think he was supported so well. But yeah, they're all fantastic captains.
There are captains who go by their instincts. They are good man managers. They get the best out of a player. Ben Stokes, he seems to be the kind of person who it looks like that he takes it upon himself to do everything by himself.
No, yeah, and he'll lead from the front. So if he wants to play a certain way, he'll be the first guy to do that. So if he wants the players to commit to a certain way of playing or certain thing or do certain things, he will be the first guy to show everybody this is how you do it. And I'll do it first, and then you guys join me. And even with the bat, he wanted everyone to be aggressive and take on the bowlers and put them under pressure. But if you remember when he first started, he was going down the wicket, he was smacking, he was getting out, but he was showing everybody, I want you to play like this, and don't worry about your position in the team. And I think that's massive for as a captain. If you can do that, you will get the support from the players, and the players will play for you.
Well, not just with the bat, you've troubled India with the ball as well. You've got wickets in Southampton, Manchester, Lords, everywhere in England, where usually teams think that spinners are not good enough to get wickets. And we also remember when in Chennai, you dismissed Virat Kohli. Virat actually refused to walk. He was stunned after that delivery. You think in the last few years, the art of playing against spin has actually gone down?
Yeah, I think everything is I think everything's gone down from every team.
Batting,
yeah. I think generally, generally it's gone down. But there's other things that have improved. People playing unbelievable shots, like even in test matches, scooping over this, scooping this side, scooping that, which never happened before. People are trying to put pressure on the bowlers. But I think in the art of batting in all forms of cricket, T20 cricket,
ODIs and
and tests is gone, definitely. Because when I say gone, I mean it's gone less. guys used to know what they were doing when they were playing. And I think in Test cricket, I think there was that period actually. India didn't play spin well when I was playing. I mean, they still played it well, but not as good as they used to play. And I think they're better again now with guys like Gill, Rahul. I always thought Rahul was a brilliant player of spin. Jaiswal, these guys, they play spin much better.
Well, everybody is talking about the next big things. Rachin Ravindra is doing pretty well. Harry Brook, Shubman Gill and Yashasvi Jaiswal. If you actually have to rate these four players, where would you place them in order?
I think Gill is very difficult. It's very tight because they're all actually fantastic players.
That's why I've asked you.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult. I think Gill, no, I think Jaiswal will be number one as an opener as well. I think Gill, number two.
Now think about Harry Brook.
Harry Brook.
Where to put Harry Brook?
Yeah, Harry Brook would be three. And Rachin is a brilliant player as well. And I'll have to put him four. And I think actually Jacob Bethel will be there soon. I think there will be
Jacob
five.
Bethel, who's yet to get an opportunity to play this test.
Yeah.
Before I leave you, I know you've got to go somewhere. I just wanted to ask you about MS Dhoni because you've had a fair bit of experience of playing in Chennai Super Kings with MS Dhoni, under MS Dhoni. What is so special about MS Dhoni? You mentioned that he's perhaps one of the best captains that you've played under.
He's definitely the best captain. I think with him, it's away from cricket. I think he's a very humble guy, very good guy, very
instinctive.
Loyal, very instinctive. As a captain, very instinctive.
Just wanted to ask you about his captaincy.
Oh, okay, very instinctive. I think what separates him now with everybody else, everybody goes on data and matchups and all these things that you always hear. He does that. He goes on what's happening in the game. He decides, and his theories as a captain are excellent. So, he's an outstanding captain. I don't think there's anyone as good as him.
Okay, was Parthiv Patel ever considered to be a captain for RCB?
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, I'm sure he was. The last year, I think when Gary Kirsten was there after the first year, I think Parthiv was in line to be captain.
But it never came to light.
But he was he had a brilliant brain, cricketing brain.
Parthiv Patel. I believe he was almost appointed. I think it was even decided that Parthiv will take over from Virat Kohli as captain.
I think so. I think that was the talks. But I don't know what happened and why that didn't materialize. But he was. I'm sure also that he was considered as a captain.
I've been playing the English for quite a long time. That there is one gentleman who was about to be appointed as RCB captain, but now that you've revealed it, I'm sure a lot of people would know that there was a time when Parthiv was almost appointed as the captain of RCB after Virat Kohli, but then things didn't materialize. But Moeen, thank you so very much for speaking to us and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
For WCL and for your future endeavours, and may you continue to play all the leagues around the world, not just restricted to England. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
ये है इंडिया और इंग्लैंड का महामुकाबला। लाइव मैचेस तो आप देख लेंगे, मगर खेल के पीछे टीमों की स्ट्रैटेजी, टीमों की चाल और फिर आपके सवाल, ये सब होंगे स्पोर्ट्स तक। तो अभी तक अगर आपने स्पोर्ट्स तक को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो फटाफट सब्सक्राइब भी कर लीजिए और नोटिफिकेशन की घंटी भी बजा डालिए।